Your environment will eat your goals and plans for breakfast. The true mystery of the world is the visible, not the invisible. There would be no society if living together depended upon understanding each other. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. If you haven't confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence, you have won even before you have started. Institutionalized rejection of difference is an absolute necessity in a profit economy which needs outsiders as surplus people. Shine your light and make a positive impact on the world. There is nothing so honorable as helping improve the lives of others. This was not a fairy tale. This was not the movies. This was life. It hurt more. It was excruciating. It was excruciatingly beautiful. Success always hugs you in private, but failure slaps you in the public. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Never complain. Never explain. Resist the temptation to defend yourself or make excuses. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. When you fail, you also learn how not to fail. We have been moving along at such a fast pace that we no longer know what we are doing. Now we have to wait until our soul catches up with us. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Success is doing what you want to do, when you want, where you want, with whom you want, as much as you want. You can't just wish change. You have to live the change in order for it to become a reality. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Without causality in the world, there is no point in educating people or making any moral or political appeal. Damn right I like the life I live because I went from negative to positive. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. What a bright sunny day, and I don't know what to say. Hearts are breakable, Isabel said. And I think even when you heal, you're never what you were before. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. We are seeds as well as parasites to the earth. We can either give or take, depending on our perception of growth. The demon that you can swallow gives you its power, and the greater life's pain, the greater life's reply. The most important thing I gained from my travels was the knowledge that one could achieve anything with determination and an ounce of luck. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing a person being themselves. Imagine going through your day being unapologetically you. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. The calling of an author is more than just to entertain, but also to share one's experiences with the world. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. You see, doing one thing differently is very often the same as doing everything differently. All men have their frailties, and whoever looks for a friend without imperfections will never find what he seeks. When you know what you want, and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it. If we all did the things we are really capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Sometimes it seemed to him that his life was delicate as a dandelion. One little puff from any direction, and it was blown to bits. When you are living the best version of yourself, you inspire others to live the best versions of themselves. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Harus menjadi pemberani pada hidup yang dipilih. Harus menjadi pejuang pada hidup yang di luar pilihan. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. I think of life as a good book. The further you get into it, the more it begins to make sense. If beautiful lilies bloom in ugly waters, you too can blossom in ugly situations. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Feel free to argue with the man with a gun. Only make sure there are no bullets in it. Men do less than they ought unless they do all they can. How you approach birth is intimately connected with how you approach life. No human being will ever know the truth, for even if they happened to say it by chance, they would not know they had done so. Believe there is a great power silently working all things for good. Behave yourself, and never mind the rest. Perhaps what is inexpressible is the background against which whatever I could express has its meaning. The world changes, we do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. To know that we know what we know, and to know that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. Rise above the storm, and you will find the sunshine. This is a wonderful day. I have never seen this one before. Life is too short or too long for me to allow myself the luxury of living it so badly. A strange thing, words. Once they're said, it's hard to imagine they're untrue. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Life is the greatest of all mysteries, and though I seek to solve its many riddles, my deepest fear is that I will succeed. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. If humor and rumor are needed more than faith and truth, then it tells me something about the kind of world we live today. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. I don't walk away from things I think are unfinished. What helps you persevere is your resilience and commitment. If I had to choose between betraying my country and betraying my friend, I hope I should have the guts to betray my country. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Try it before you doubt it, because it might just be for you. In order that all men may be taught to speak truth, it is necessary that all likewise should learn to hear it. The most important person you meet in life is your higher self. You only struggle because you're ready to grow but aren't willing to let go. The trouble is you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. Do not lose yourself in the crowd. You are the only one you've got. Take care of your soul. Change may not always bring growth, but there is no growth without change. Anak muda adalah kejalisahan dirap lang kanya adalah perubahan. Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher. Some concepts are so incredibly risky they take an honest fool to try to articulate them. Not every instance requires a response. Truth resides silently in the seat of power. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. Acts of kindness. A random act of kindness, no matter how small, can make a tremendous impact on someone else's life. The people we consider successful in our society are all people that seize every moment and make the best of each situation. Challenge and adversity are meant to help you know who you are. Storms hit your weakness, but unlock your true strength. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. The biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dreams. It is impossible to build one's own happiness on the unhappiness of others. This perspective is at the heart of Buddhist teachings. Avoid the inelegance of assumption, the astigmatism of disregard. Free your thoughts. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. You can have everything you want if you can put your heart and soul into everything you do. Create a vision for the life you really want, and then work relentlessly towards making it a reality. Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others have discovered the secret to genuine happiness and fulfillment. I just want to teach people how to be comfortable. Stop being so scared. Never underestimate yourself when you do what is right. Never overestimate yourself when you do what is wrong. Gamitin ang puso para alagaan ang tang malapit sayo. Gamitin ang utak para alagaan ang sarili mo. He who binds to himself a joy does the winged life destroy, but he who kisses the joy as it flies lives in eternity's sunrise.